1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We are live. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. What up, Ty? That man, 87. Hey, this is our little weekend review, even though it's on a Wednesday. What up, Ty? You know, out here, Teddy back here, trying to defend himself. I don't know. I think Parker beat him up. I don't know what happened. We gonna tell Teddy to come in here and explain this. Teddy started talking about, people's mother should have swallowed them or whatever. I'm like, man, Teddy, I don't know what happened. So the rumor is, in these gaming streets, apparently fight night causes a lot of real fights. And I guess Parker beat up Teddy. And, well, we going to have Teddy come in here and explain himself. To say, hey, Teddy, did Parker beat you? He claims that Parker was running. He got riled up. And, of course, the biggest instigator that we do have in the whole joint is Mr. Manhattan, who seems to be the biggest instigator in the broadband bullies, has poured gasoline on this fire. And now Teddy's very angry. And Teddy wants to fight everybody. And he's MFing everything. And, well, you can tell when Teddy get mad because all of a sudden his accent disappears when he start getting mad. Teddy start talking normal or whatever.
Now,
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Teddy Digital is here to explain what happened. Teddy, I heard Manhattan talking to you behind the curtain, and all of a sudden you got riled up. What happened, brother?
Oh, no. We're going to go ahead and talk this. So see, it's come to my attention, ladies and gentlemen, that I have severely and utterly have been lied to and lied on.
Well.
Jokers really think. Well, matter of fact, I'll tell you exactly what it is. Basically, it was a fight night match.
Mm-hmm.
I was cheated.
Uh-oh.
By some bitch-made fuckboy named Parker.
Oh, no.
No. You know what? I ain't gonna name no names. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say the name, even though it already happened already. Y'all probably seen the show and already know. Some mushmouth-made bitch.
Oh,
Y'all probably
Jesus.
know his gym. It's like OSS, some objective street sign.
For those that don't know, we're talking.
It's a piece of shit gym
Parker.
Anyway.
The broadband bully Parker, who claims to did he beat you? Did he beat you, Teddy?
He didn't beat me. The man cheated.
He
decided to use a exploit of the game.
Oh.
I technically did not lose, sir.
Wait a minute. Technically, you didn't win either. You said he used the exploit to beat you.
Kind sir, I did not lose. It is a no contest.
Wait a minute.
Simple as
how Teddy? How is it a no contest?
It's a no contest. He used an exploit. Therefore, it does not go on my record. I did not lose, sir.
Oh,
it
man,
was a disqualification.
Teddy, let me ask you something, Teddy. At the end of the match, did the referee hold up Parker's hand or did he hold up your guy's hand?
None. There was no hands held up. Now, after said match, I had to say what I said.
Now, did your guy not get up? Did your guy get knocked out, Teddy?
Like I said again, it was a no contest. I don't have to repeat myself here, Rick. You heard me the first time. It was a no contest.
Well,
Now, sit on back and relax and let me goddamn work here, brother. Now,
okay.
to the great public out there, for those who are goddamn watching, the
Todd-
four that are watching right here, right now,
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you the full one on what happened. I was cheated, I was lied to, and it ended up becoming a no contest. Therefore, it's not on my record, and therefore, I will not, utterly will not, face that mush mouth son of a bitch again until said fight night tournament. And then I'll deal with his damn punk ass my damn self dead. Because make no mistake, Parker, what I said after that said show, during that show, what I said about you, I meant every fucking word. You sorry punk ass. You ain't got no manhood. You ain't got no honor. There's no honor among thieves. He claimed he put hard times on Teddy Digital. Well, I got news for you, sucker. Ain't no goddamn hard times around here. All right? Hard times is when the textile workers.
Oh man, he's cutting a Dusty promo.
That's right. That's right. The textile workers. Hard times is when the textile workers. Hard times. Like I said.
Manhattan, I moved you on the show. I need you to co-sign this here.
It's when the textile workers been working 30 years. 30 years on the line. Just to get out there and get a watch and get a kick in the butt and say, hey, daddy. Done took your place.
Manhattan, you gotta tell me what happened, Manhattan.
During the COVID time, was barely getting any time off. You shut your ass up, Manhattan. I'm cutting my damn promo to here. Hard times. It's when those goddamn COVID workers, those first liners, God bless them, was over there goddamn tending, knowing good and well they were putting their own lives at risk. Couldn't see their families for weeks, months on end. That's hard times.
Well, I will say this, Teddy. You cut a hell of a promo for a guy that got beat by Parker.
I did not get beat.
Yo, Manhattan. All right, now,
Hey, yo, Teddy,
I wasn't there.
Teddy, look,
I was not beat.
Teddy, you breaking up a little bit,
Let me
Teddy.
ask you a question.
Todd said you breaking up.
Huh? Yeah. Go ahead.
What is the plan moving forward on how to like get your championship belt from Parker, man? Because
My belt, it's a contest. The belt comes back to me. He has not won a belt.
I mean,
Manhattan, what was the decision on that fight, Manhattan? What
The
happened?
only belt he won. Look here, Manhattan. The only belt that some bitch won is the belt of being a bum bitch ass failure in life. Plain and simple.
Damn, Teddy.
Plain and simple. And every word I said beforehand, I meant that shit right then and
you don't mean
I
that.
give zero shits.
Teddy
As
don't mean that.
concerned, he could goddamn just go along and rest up there with him.
Listen, Teddy don't mean that, man. He just
Oh
frustrated.
no.
Frustrated from yesterday.
Manhattan, I mean every goddamn
Listen,
word.
Teddy, I get it, man.
That boy, and as simple as this.
Manhattan, let me ask you something, Manhattan.
No good for
Manhattan, did you see the fight?
Rest in shit.
Manhattan, did you see the fight?
Plain simple.
Listen, yeah, we was all there, man.
Who won the fight? Who won the fight, Manhattan?
So first he fought Z, and he beat Z, and then Teddy was talking, the usual Teddy shit. But I had my money on Teddy actually, because I know Teddy's good at fight night. But last night was not what I was expecting, Teddy. You gotta win my $40 back. Bro.
Your $40 back.
Yeah.
I told you to bet, boy. That's on you.
I always bet on you, man, when it comes to Parker, bro.
So
Like,
Manhattan. So contrary to what Teddy said, he lost the fight.
Tell you what, I'll do something better for you. I will win the fight night tournament when that comes around. All right? Simple as that. I'm guaranteeing victory. Guaranteed.
Last night, I don't look, buddy. If you tell me right now last night that you was actually feeling tired and you was out of it, I would believe it, because you kept walking into his straight jabs. I'm like, wait,
Are you saying he's punch drunk, Manhattan?
Okay. You want the truth? Manhattan? I'll give you the truth. I was dozing off a little bit.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you, Teddy. See,
I had something in my damn eye. It was bugging me. I could barely goddamn see. I could only see out of one eye. I couldn't really land my shots the way it was. This man probably took advantage because I was just so tired. I had work in the morning.
I believe you, Teddy, because
I
no man just walks
get
into
up,
straight jabs like
get it.
that,
Look
back
here,
to back.
Hey, look here. I get up at 5:30 in the morning every damn day. I work my ass off to protect this great country that we live in.
Yep.
Well,
And let me say
And
this, man.
some
But you
well,
know,
scumbag who doesn't
like
deserve
Teddy,
said protection. I'm talking to you,
I'm just,
Parker. I hope you
I'm
goddamn
just gonna
watching
say
this with
this.
your sorry ass.
I and I'm just going to say this, Rick. Last night, Teddy and V losing to Parker, he actually got more membership at his Sweet Science gym, man. I mean, we got to do something, man. He's growing, Teddy.
Here, I'll tell you
Y'all
this,
got to go out
and
there
it's
and
okay.
answer
I'm
this.
gonna tear him down. As simple as that, I'm tearing down. And why? I'm gonna do it on the biggest stage of them all. I'm gonna do it during the fight night tournament. When the eyes and the lights are on bright, I will whoop that some bitch ass. He will not gain not one damn follower at my expense ever again. He took
Good.
advantage. He took advantage of a man who is tired, of a man that has been working to the bone. He took advantage of that. And I can't let that slide. So Parker, I'm here to tell you this right here,
sounds
right
like
now.
you lost, Teddy.
I will kick your ass in fight night, son. It's simple as that. You just caught me slipping on a bad fucking day. But don't you go around here goddamn thinking your ass don't won because the way you did it was shady as hell, son. And I promise you, it's simple as this. They don't call me the hangman in the ring for nothing. And when it comes down to it, the hangman always gets his man, son. As far as I'm concerned, consider your ass grass, son. Consider your ass
Mm.
grass. I will drop you on that tiny ass little stack of dimes that you call a neck just like that. Never forget it.
Damn.
Mm.
All right, so Ty, I guess Ty saw
Never
the
forget
fight. Manhattan saw this fight. See, Teddy, you had me thinking that you lost, nigga. I thought you won. Damn.
Ah. I had something in my eye. Like I said again, I had something in my eye. I was falling asleep at the damn controller. It was bad.
I
Yeah,
got something.
I wasn't in condition to fight.
I got something in my eye too. I want to know what's going on with these game awards that people are talking about. Who's winning game of the year? Because we got God of War coming out
Oh well,
in November,
I mean,
right?
Elden Ring is
So
sitting at
is God of
97,
War
so.
now? Listen, I'm kind of new to this whole thing here. Is God of War going to be eligible for game of the year, even though it's coming out on the 9th?
Yeah, it should be.
The game of the
It
war
definitely should
cutoff
be.
is the cutoff. I believe what is the 19th.
Mm.
The cutoff, yeah, the cutoff is 19. It will be eligible, but I don't know if it's gonna really be Elden
Well,
Ring.
let me
'Cause,
ask you two guys
I,
while I got you in here. Let me to those in the chat, Merc, Ty, who do y'all think is going to win game of the year?
everybody
I
gonna
don't.
say.
That's a tough question, even though none of us have played God of War yet, so it's kind of hard. But
But
everybody.
everybody's
Ty
mind
thinks.
is already
Ty
made up,
thinks.
right?
Ty thinks Elden Ring. So
Yeah, everybody's mind is already made up, right? If you're an Xbox fan and you don't like PlayStation, you're gonna side with Elden Ring,
It's
right?
Elden Ring.
And if you're a
That's
Souls
what
fan,
people say.
you're gonna sell with Elden Ring. I mean, that looks like Elden Ring is sitting at 97. That's damn near a perfect score. I mean, God
yeah,
of War gonna have to do this.
keep in mind though, Manhattan. Last time when Red Dead came out, God of War won, and a lot of people thought Red Dead was the better game. But
Uh, Red Dead had like some gameplay issue. Even though Elden Ring does too. I mean, nobody still want to talk about how bad the
yeah,
frame rate
there's
is
only
not
one
stable.
perfect game, but
Right. No,
yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, Elden Ring and Souls games come on. Like you need steady frame, man. I mean, I'll play that shit. You can check my shit, but it's a lot of times with it, frame could be horrible will cost you the game. But nonetheless, I mean, I like the game. I definitely think Elden Ring might take it. Even though, like, if I was to ask anybody what's the story of Elden Ring, and nobody was able to explain that shit to you. That's the reality of Souls games. People don't really know the story, but it seems like everybody still like it regardless.
That's good. So you don't think any of these indies have a shot at game of the year? Because I believe what was that one where you with a guy and you keep going back to hell? Hades, that one game of the year. So you don't think any of these indies have a shot?
Uh, 80s was like what a 94, right? That's a good question. We have not seen any indie games recently lately that's been out. What indie games came out? That
Well,
was really good?
Tunic came out and everybody was happy for about five
Oh, that's
minutes, and
good.
then And then people went back to people played Tunic for a little bit, and after that they went back to their Call of Duties and their 2Ks. That's
Oh, that's true.
yeah, that's kind of how it always is. Something comes
I
out,
mean,
and you fall back. Now let me ask you this. I mean, we do have Game of the Year. They have categories for these games. Do you think a game that doesn't really have a lot of replay value should be nominated for Game of the Year?
Doesn't matter.
the problem is that if you do that, then you're pretty much cast out. Like, because it's going to become subjective, right? It's like, what would you consider a replay value? Because anybody can be like, well, I can go back and play. Because Souls game, once you beat it, most people can start all over again, right? Just like any other single person, game or the Souls game. Once you beat it, a lot of people just create a new character and do the whole thing over again. I mean, same thing you could probably say like games like God of War.
Well,
you beat it, you just create a new.
Well, Ty and Merc think that.
Go ahead.
What up, Ish? Ish just hopped in. Ty and Merc, they think that it's going to be Elden Ring. I personally, if we're talking about Game of the Year, for me, I would say it's Horizon Forbidden West. Until I get anything else or play anything else. To me, I had fun playing Forbidden West. I thought it was a great game. I platinumed it. I enjoyed it. I put 80 hours into it. Now, my second favorite game of this year was a WWE game that came out. I put a lot of hours in that game.
Too?
Yeah, I love that game. I think it's because the last wrestling game that came out was so
20,
bad,
and it was horrible.
Yeah, I think that you kind of appreciate it more when it come out. You're
Right,
like, I miss it. I miss
it.
it.
Was a glitch fest.
Hey, Ish, is that game coming out on Nintendo Switch? I know Ish is a big time Switch dude. He's a Nintendo guy.
Speaking of wrestling, not to go off sub topic. So this stuff with Vince McMahon, man. So what do because I just thought about it.
Oh yeah, that's why I got Vince as the background, because Vince McMahon apparently has been doing this for years.
Yes.
And years.
He's been doing this for well over 20 years.
Yeah. And listen, here's the crazy thing. They said that the women are coming out and saying that, Vince did this and that. They're talking about there's men as well
Yeah.
who are going to come out because they said
you
that.
think the Ring Boys?
Well,
You
listen.
think the Ring Boys about to come out?
Do you know the guy that who was the tag team in La Resistance?
Rene Dupree.
I think he did a podcast and he was saying how one of Vince's guys said that, they wanted to pay a certain amount of money to watch them shower. There was a guy asking another guy to shower, and we already knew that back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, that Pat Patterson got in trouble for, forcing himself on somebody.
Yeah, the Ring Boy stuff, even though it was never proven, though.
It wasn't proven, but, OJ wasn't proven guilty either, brother. But you know where their eyes are looking. So.
Yeah.
So that's all I'll say about that. Hey, look, man, you never know. So I don't know. All I know is that if this was anybody else, they would have been gone. Luckily for Vince, he owns 80%, 81% of the company or something like that. So you can't. I mean, what Vince would probably have to do is he would probably have to go out and secure his own financing in order to buy the company back from the shareholders. That's the only way that he'll probably be able to keep his job. I mean, he already made him resign as CEO. He lost that, but he gave it to he gave the title to his daughter. So it's still like his. He's pulling the strings. I mean, look, he's still pulling the strings. So that's not really gonna change anything. Laurinaitis had to step down, and now Brother Love, Bruce Pritchard, now he's the head of talent relations right now. So I think that Vince McMahon, he can't go to jail unless somebody says that he raped them or whatever. Apparently he did these things. They took money. I don't think you can call it a rape or whatever if you took money. Hey, Parker.
I'm about to say that. I mean, they did an NDA.
Yeah,
They did an NDA.
Hey, Parker.
So,
hold on. We time out on the Vince. Parker, hop in the room. Teddy has just called you out like a hooker with a stank bush. My God, this is bad. Parker, you need to come in here and defend yourself. Teddy, kick that shit you was kicking 20 minutes ago about Parker.
Wait till that some bitch get in here.
Yeah. Yo, Parker, man,
Send me the invite.
Bring his ass on in here.
you got to do something,
Send
man.
that,
Oh
send that
man.
man an invite.
Hey, I did send him an invite. He's in the Discord. If he's not, you're a mod. Put him in, invite him into the room. He should be able to get in here.
I'm not even on
Hold on.
my computer.
Hold on, Teddy. You're a mod too. You can do it. Hold
Ain't
on.
Parker already in here?
He can bring his ass on in here
What he do?
himself.
Leave?
Simple as that.
Yeah, he Parker. Yeah, you know what? You got a point there, Pastor.
He
He
left
was
on his
already
own
in
there.
here.
His punk ass left on his own
Nah, he-
there.
You know
I'll
how
send him
Parker,
an
man.
invite.
Yeah,
Parker, when
yeah.
he
I'm about to
get
say
mad,
Rose
he
a
a
mod too. Yeah, Parker left. What? Yeah, Parker left. I never booted
He
him.
left because nobody booted him.
Yeah, nobody booted
Yeah,
him.
no, Parker do this on a regular, man. If
I
he's
don't-
upset,
All
he
right,
just
boom.
don't
There
get.
go his invite. I sent him one.
Yeah, all
I
right,
got no
Parker.
response.
Hey, Pastor, you probably got to invite him to the town hall room too. You got
That's fine.
yeah, you invite him to the town hall room too. Because Parker, you got to come in here and defend yourself because Teddy has made some allegations as bad as Vince McMahon's on you, saying that you're using modded controllers and just all kinds of bad stuff. I'm offended. So, Pastor Rose, while you're here, what do you think is game of the year? I know you're a fighting game expert. And
What do I think is game of the year?
yeah, what do you think is
Bro.
game of the year?
Bro, I don't even think I'm qualified. I don't even know what games to even consider for it.
You
I'll
got
say
Elden
in terms
Ring,
of
Forbidden
popularity-
West. You know.
In terms of popularity right now, Elden Ring is probably in the lead
Okay.
at the moment.
All
I
right.
don't know if it'll win because I don't know how good God of
And,
War
like,
Ragnarok's going to be. But
You know,
I think it'll probably be Elden Ring.
did y'all know that less than 20% of people beat that game?
Elden Ring was
That don't mean
Elden Ring was a darling for a while. Like everybody was talking about how great it was, and you
It
know,
was definitely a darling. It was an internet darling.
and it still had legs too. That's the thing. The thing impressive about Elden
the
Ring
best I can give you.
was the legs that it had. Like people were still buying it. Like after, I thought when it got that 90, you know what it is too. That also lets you know that these people are sheep, because
The sheep.
yeah, sheep.
The Elden Ring is just that type of game people have been waiting on, bro.
Oh man. Well, I
Because
tell you
most
what.
people that bought it, most people that other than the Souls fans, like I said, they didn't beat the game at all. Like they didn't even like. Some of the reviews was even actually like surprising that people saying, "Well, I don't feel the need to beat the game." It's a Souls
Yeah,
game.
Parker,
It's
we're in
not
the
meant to
town
be-
hall
like,
room. I think the pastor already sent you an invite. You got to stop jumping out of the Discord, man. We
Okay, so he's back. So I just need to
Some of the
tell him to
reviews,
get
I'll
into
be
a
honest
voice
with you,
channel.
go to the town hall.
Parker, get into
Wait,
go
you know
into
what?
general or the minor.
Well,
and
I
we'll
think
put
I
you in the
can-
town
I can-
hall.
crazy.
Hold up, I think I can get him right here. Hold on.
Or you can just invite him in.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Can I
looking
do
at.
that?
I mean, dudes was
Yeah.
literally afraid.
I
to
invited him.
criticize.
All right, I
Elden
sent
Ring,
him the invite to the room.
They didn't want to get told that they weren't good at the game, so they literally give it a high score just for their because they didn't want to be told that they just not good at the game.
Yeah, I mean,
But
listen.
I think it
I tried out Elden Ring. I listened to Parker. He was giving me tips on it. My cousin Rob, he was giving me tips on it. My boy Luke. I'm gonna be honest with you. There was really no talking in there, and then when they were talking, they were talking low, and it was all demonic looking. Man,
Elden Ring, bro.
I'm twitching while I played that game.
I'm gonna
You're twitching.
Yeah. Hey Ty, we invited him. We invited Parker. Ty.
I'm gonna explain to you, not the whole premise. The game, your characters exist. He's a tarnished, right? Basically, like the undead or whatever. The game is all like you're right. There's like a lot of like religion, demonic, all this weird shit going on. Nothing explained. They speak in this old dialect, like Shakespeare type dialect bullshit. So you literally just do whatever. It's not really. It's the community normally put the story together, right? The story isn't straightforward. You gotta go read a bunch of shit, find hidden shit to read, and then piece the story together. That's really what most Souls games are. The community come together and pieces the story together, pretty much. That's how they always been. It's just how Souls games are. It's not straightforward. I mean, the story is just, that's why a lot of people can't get into it. They fell for the hype and bought the game and realized like it's not what they thought it was. That's why they never.
I agree. A lot of people bought a lot of games for hype, and Here, you know what? I made that mistake back when I was just a little Hulkster, and the game was Morrowind, Elder Scrolls. I had
He
already.
was a little Hulkster.
Yeah,
Motherfucker,
I was a little
Merwin
Hulkster.
came out in like 06.
They said when he was a little hawk, bro.
Listen,
That means a long time ago.
yeah. So when
Rick was wrestling in 97.
yeah, well, 98, 98, 99. But
You know Rick like 50 years
His
old.
shit was
oh,
little.
whoa,
When the
easy,
goddamn thing little about
easy,
that
big
dumb
fella.
bitch.
I'm not that
Back when he
old.
was a little Hulkster.
So anyway, I bought this game, Morrowind, and I was disappointed with it at first, but it kind of grew on me. It was big, the world was big, and you could sneak up behind somebody and steal something, and plus you can cheese and do other stuff or whatever. And I ended up liking the game, and that's what made me become a fan of Skyrim and the other one they had. They had Morrowind, Skyrim was another one they had. All the Elder Scrolls stuff. I think they're dope games. I like them. I'm never disappointed when I play them. Like Fallout 4, I love that game. One thing you can say about Fallout 4 is that it had plenty of content. Plenty of content.
I never got into Fallout, so Starfield will be the first game I actually will try. Okay, here he is, but he's muted for some reason.
Okay.
Oh, he's muted himself. There you go, Parker.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Now Parker.
Let me tell you something. It's what happened, right? Okay.
Huh?
Hold on.
No, go ahead, tell your story.
Well, Teddy, let him go, Teddy.
No, tell your story. I'm letting you tell your story. Tell your
Okay,
punk
go ahead.
ass story.
Hold on. All right. Let me say. This is before the Teddy, right? I was fighting Z, right? And you know how Z go. He threw 100 pounds around, so I let him try stuff. I just whooped Z ass though. He was distraught. And then Teddy, he jumped out to me and said, "Yeah, I'ma beat your ass, nigga." Whatever, right? You know how Teddy do.
That is
Drop the
not
phone
how
home.
that went, but okay.
Like you said something, whatever, right? And I took it personal against Teddy. He had Roy Jones. I had, Ray Robinson. Gave him a straight diet of rights to the face. Right, Teddy? There was no running,
Parker.
no
Now,
ducking and dodging.
as far as I'm concerned with Parker, as simple as this. Parker,
Okay.
you caught me while I was asleep.
What you mean? You
I was
called me
delirious.
out. What you talking? Yo, Teddy.
I was delirious. I was
No.
asleep.
We know you was delirious.
I was half asleep.
Oh, Jesus. Look, for the
I
8 of
was
y'all that are in
falling
here,
out.
hit the like button.
I
Hit the like
didn't-
I
button.
didn't
Boy.
eat dinner. I didn't eat dinner, and you took advantage of me, you son of a bitch.
What you mean? You jumped out the
I'm the
window.
victim here.
Man,
How you
you
the
was to
victim?
my right hand. That
Shut
shit
your ass up,
was.
Pilla Rose. Shut your ass
Hey,
up.
he jumped out the window.
No,
Teddy. That was all
you
your fault.
goddamn tried to take advantage of me.
Nah, you
And I was
definitely
half asleep. I'm
No.
over here busting my ass, defending my goddamn country, and motherfuckers like you. It's motherfuckers like you
Teddy.
and you
Now, Teddy,
unappreciative little
now
prick.
we got the audio.
Yeah,
Teddy.
fuck you and that audio, buddy.
Yeah, come on,
Okay,
Teddy.
as simple as
You
this.
was going-
Look,
you was going
like I
on
said again,
something else a
what I
bit.
said, what I said about that decrepit little mother of yours, I meant every
Right.
word. You hear me? What I said about that decrepit ass goddamn woman, I meant every word. You hear me, you son of a
Now,
bitch?
you
It's
got
simple as
fired.
that.
My mother passed away.
Look,
You gotta
but
fight
I'll say this.
now.
Shout out to
Hey,
Titus.
like
Shout
I
out to
said again,
Titus in the chat.
I could go 10 times worse. You're lucky I just said what I said.
I mean, you doing all this talk, real talk.
Simple
man,
as that.
I would
Hey,
beat
that's
your
okay.
ass, though.
You know what?
Take
You
that
know
shit.
what? You know what? In real
life.
talk,
I don't
real
care you're a
talk,
soldier or
motherfucker.
not. You'd have been a dead
Hey,
soldier.
Hey,
Not
you
question.
can go ahead. You
Let
go
you
ahead
know
and you
that.
tell me all you want right here. You
Now,
hear me,
the
motherfucker?
point
Let me
is,
tell
I
you
whoop
something.
this bitch
It's
ass,
simple
though.
as this.
Man
It's
with the
simple as
loudest
this.
mouth, get the first one get punched
Look
in the
here,
face.
it's simple as
Be
this.
on the floor
How about this,
bleeding,
Parker?
right?
We got the fight night tournament coming up, right?
How about this? How we can play for $100?
No, ain't no
Whoa.
$100. Ain't no fucking money
Cash
in the line.
rules
We got a
everything
fight night
around
tournament,
me.
right? It's $100 on the line in that one. It's $100 on that. It's $100 on the line.
Tell you
In
not
that
good.
damn
Yeah, but
tournament,
that
you hear
ain't
me?
Tell you not
Hey,
good.
hey, Titus.
out of your
Hey,
pocket,
Titus.
though.
Hey,
Nah,
Titus.
you're
Out of your
straight
Hey,
pocket.
Titus, like I said again, I brought it up, I'll bring it up again. I give zero shit.
Alright?
Hold on, Teddy. Hold
Everybody see
on.
where I
That's
do every
$100
night
for winning
streets,
that
alright?
tournament. That ain't $100 out of either one of y'all pockets,
That's
though.
free money, though,
No,
right?
no.
Different.
Hey,
I'm
hey, you know what?
confident.
I gotta let
How
him
about
rock,
this? How about
Ty.
this?
This
How
is
about
getting
this?
good.
How about this? No,
Next gen made a living out of this.
No, I got this. Hold up. Look here. The fight night tournament's coming up, right? Right?
Yeah, we know that.
All right. How about this? If we fuck around and get matched up in that tournament, we'll double it up.
Oh.
We'll double it the fuck up there.
Man, you'll be peeling potatoes for 2 years.
Oh man.
Hold on,
pulling potatoes for 2 years.
Parker. We don't want to hear what he gonna be doing. We want to hear if you accept it or
We'll
not.
double it up.
I accept any bet against Teddy. That's
So
easy
you
money.
accept. So hold on, Parker. So you are accepting what he has said.
Yeah.
We will double it
Okay,
up.
all right, great. I just want to make sure that was clear.
That's
So
easy
not
money.
only does the person advance and possibly has a chance to win another 100, but now not only that, the person who wins out of that takes that other person's 100, and they don't even get a chance to earn it back.
It don't even matter though, because he's not going nowhere.
Oh,
He's losing
okay.
the first fight.
Hey, that's all
Whoever
right.
it's against.
That's
If
all
it's
right.
against me,
You keep that same energy. You hear me?
I'm
You
better
keep
than
that same
him.
energy.
I'm better
All
than
right?
him, you know what I'm saying?
You keep that same energy.
You can shoot me
All
in
right?
the head 10
As
times,
simple
I'll
as that,
still
brother.
knock him out.
As simple as that, brother. As far as I'm
It don't
concerned,
matter.
as
Hey.
simple as this part.
Well, hold on. Ding, 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 ding.
Ego.
Hold
I
on.
have that simple
Listen,
ego at
hold
this-
on. Well, Ty, I will say this. I bet $100 on Parker before and I lost. So, Ty, before you bet your money, I'm $100 short because Z beat Parker up. Y'all may continue.
Here's the thing, though, Ricky, right? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you, Ricky Brown, right? You seen that movie, right? What is it, Four Brothers?
Well, Marky Mark. With Marky Mark.
Still talking. Yeah, right. When that motherfucker was talking, right, eating and shit, and he put him and his wife running around the mouth. They both was on the floor eating. That's what Teddy and Z was on the floor.
Hey, hold on, Parker. I hate to interrupt. Titus, it's simple as this. You can call me corny, you can call me whatever the fuck you want. I said it before and I say it again. Alright? I meant every goddamn word. You can go ahead and you can go ahead and feel some type of way about it. You can call me corny, you can call me how it is. Give a damn if I'm the villain here.
Teddy about to
You
fucking.
can call him the hero.
He about to
I
shit his
have
pants.
My wits in. I am the fucking villain in this shit, and I'm proud of it.
All right. Anybody can talk shit over the internet.
Oh, shit.
I'll talk shit to you in your damn face. Don't ever get it twisted.
Oh,
You hear me?
Before you got fucked up.
Like I said again, hey,
Your own friends didn't help.
I wasn't expecting that. I'll expect to whoop your
Your own
ass.
friends don't like you, nigga.
Hey, as simple as this, I'll tell you this. I wasn't expecting that.
Wait, you
But
said
I'm
your
expecting
friends
to
don't
whoop
like
your
him?
ass.
Parker, did you say his friends don't like
that?
him?
They watched him get his ass whooped. They was whooping.
No!
My friends weren't
man.
there. You see, look at you. You over there spewing bullshit. That ain't even the whole
Oh,
story.
man.
You didn't listen to the whole story. You took that and you've been running with that damn joke for longer. But that's okay. Oh, buddy, I got it even better. It's called the courtroom.
What I tell you? Like, what I this nigga, right? Y'all heard it, chat. He didn't fight back, right? He took the ass from willingly.
Yeah, but he said he went to the courtroom. You fight harder with the pen. I'm just saying.
Thank you. The pen is always mightier than the sword, brother.
Yeah.
All right? You know what? If you would have known that, maybe, just maybe, you wouldn't be that damn Packer pusher over there at that punk-ass UPS you worked at for over 20 damn years, and all they ever
man,
did
that's
was give you a watch.
Man, you giving
All
out
they ever
personal
did was give you
information.
a sorry ass a watch, and kicked you in the ass and said, "Hey, daddy, a machine took your place."
Okay, so hold on, wait a minute. No,
Simple as that.
Okay, I got him right. Now, you know you
Uh-huh.
fucked up, right?
Uh-huh.
You fucked
Yeah.
up, right?
You talking about that punk ass little picture they gave you enough to give you a damn OLED TV? Huh?
I'm not talking about all this now. You talk about what they do for you. It's a lot. No disrespect to the vets. It's a lot of vets who the army put a boot in their ass when they done with them too, huh?
Yeah,
So
yeah, we all know. But hey, let's face facts. They weren't as smart as I am. They didn't have what it took. They ass decided to go ahead and really fight for their goddamn country, and then take advantage of the goddamn options that the army had to offer.
You're always there.
All right, let's just face facts. Let's just face facts, buddy. Not everybody is as cerebral as the digital one. You hear me, son? Not everybody as cerebral.
Digital.
All right, buddy boy.
Cerebral.
Okay. No. You're not cerebral. If you were cerebral, you wouldn't have took that punk ass pension. If you were cerebral enough, you would have used UPS to your advantage.
Your ass came back, motherfucker. Fuck, it ran your ass out to this for bitch, nigga.
Buddy.
Oh,
They didn't run me out anywhere. I took a sabbatical, buddy boy. Like I said, I'm the villain. I'm the villain here.
All about you, Teddy. Stop it, my nigga. You ain't that dude.
Oh, man.
Like I said again, buddy boy, I sir.
So
I
Parker,
hold the power
so
here.
Parker, why do you
Alright?
say Parker? Why do you say he's not
gotta
that
catch
dude?
up
What?
to me,
Why
not
do
the
you?
other
Why do
way
you say
around.
Parker? Why do you say Teddy's not
Oh,
that dude?
please.
Can you explain?
Buddy, you are the scum beneath my boot, and it's
Listen,
about time I
man.
just go ahead and scrape you
I
off
mean,
because
so
you adding to the damn
one thing
weight.
about me though, right?
You adding to the burden.
I don't care how much I might dislike, hate, or whatever, right? It just says if I lose to a game, I'm not gonna insult someone's dead parents. I wouldn't. That's not being cerebral. You know what I'm saying? That's not.
Hey,
No,
look here.
I'm
Look here, son. Look here, buddy boy.
Teddy, you
I don't-
insulted
okay,
his
yeah,
mom?
Go ahead. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying,
Go ahead.
that's
Make your
not
baby face
showing-
comments, brother.
Hold up. That's not showing higher intelligence. You know, that's not.
Tell me something.
You sound
Tell me
ignorant, really, but go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Now let me tell you something. I don't need your OG preachings. Okay, there. All right. You save it for the damn jail cell you might end up in one day. All right. How about that? Now, like I said again, you get ready for that damn tournament, buddy. All right.
I don't got
It's simple as this. It's simple as this. You get ready for that damn tournament because I will be damn ready. You hear me? I will be damn ready. I hope you look here. And I want your. And here's another thing. I want your disciples to be there ringside. All right.
Who are these
want your
disciples
OSS
that you
disciples
speak
to
of?
be there
Who are these
ringside.
disciples,
They can
Teddy?
watch me whoop their master's ass. Simple as that.
Everybody knows I'm smarter than you when it comes to this fight night.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
hey, Parker, let me tell you something. This is, since you're
You know
smarter
this.
than that, right?
You know
And like I
this.
said again, this is why I said I'm giving your disciples an open invitation for when we match up in that fight in that tournament because we will.
It ain't gonna be no matchup for me. It's gonna be one side action.
Oh, one side. Okay, hey, look here,
It
buddy.
don't matter.
You
Just-
feel? Hey, I'm glad you feel comfortable. I'm glad you feel confident. I'm glad.
What boxer will you be using in this tournament, Ted?
We don't even know.
I won't be disguising that. First off, foremost, we just got to get to the goddamn tournament because people don't really show up for shit. That's one thing I can agree with this bastard on. Motherfuckers really don't goddamn show up. Is that right, Parker?
Yeah, another thing, we gotta know what's gonna be the mandatory.
We
weight
got
class.
to, yeah, exactly. We got to know that too, cause shit, who knows? They may fuck around and say, "Hey, everybody's going heavyweight." Everybody might go lightweight. Everybody might fuck around and go middleweight. We all got to have a conscious decision on this damn thing.
Well, for me, I box as I'm going 10 rounds.
Like I said
some people
again.
fight to go 4 or 5 rounds. I
people-
box all 10
Some
rounds.
people, look at, there's some people out there that fight to go for a goddamn knockout, and there's some people that goddamn just to fight to make sure that they get to 10 and see if they want to goddamn either knock you out or go for the decision.
Well,
This is gonna be a thinking man's fight.
I'm not getting anywhere with this right now, but let me segue to this. Parker, what is your game of the year so far? If you had to choose one, with the Game Awards being in December, I don't know.
Hold on, I gotta say this. Will God of War Ragnarok be eligible?
Yes, it will be.
I was told that.
The cutoff was like November. The cutoff is like November 19th or something like that. Because that's why. What was that one game that dropped? It dropped the day after. Forza. That's why Forza didn't get put up for best
Forza
racer.
dropped November 9th, apparently.
Yeah, Forza dropped the 9th too.
So Forza was up. So Forza was actually up for it.
They didn't put it. They gave Forza the racing category.
Yeah, I don't think
genre.
Racing gonna get like it was a long time ago. I think Racing got Game of the Year, but in this day and age, I don't think Racing gonna get Game of the Year.
Probably not. I mean, it depends on what year it happens. In a year like this, if it was a great racer, I mean, you could probably say it'd be consideration for. I don't know. Right now,
It'll get the racer though, but not Game of the Year. No, because I don't think it's gonna have a big enough impact for that, in my opinion.
What?
Forza Motorsport 8, it won't have a big enough impact.
But no. Wait, you talking about for next year? Because Forza's not coming out to next year.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah, Forza's not coming out.
Yeah,
Forza Motorsport's not coming out to next
I
year.
don't think no racing. This is how games are now, or whatever.
It doesn't have enough impact.
It won't have enough impact. Spider-Man 2 coming out next year, so I don't think like with the Star.
When is Wolverine coming out? Hell, because you got to look out for that one too.
That's gonna be
That game ain't coming out till like
25. I think 25.
Okay.
25.
All
I
right,
think. Yeah.
Either way, well, shoot. Here's another question, and this goes out to all my Xbox fans. How does it feel knowing? And I'm not even throwing no shade. This is just natural born facts, and I'm not even trying to mock nobody here. How does it feel knowing that Xbox is not going to have another game up, another exclusive up for Game of the Year? Like,
technically, that's not true, and I'll tell you why. Because
I can answer
I'll
that.
tell you
Go
why.
ahead.
I'll tell you
Go
why it's
ahead.
technically not true. Let's say Modern Warfare wins Game of the Year.
Oh my goodness.
no,
Is
Rick,
that not an Xbox
that deal's not
title?
gonna be, no. That deal does not count. That doesn't count.
Why doesn't it
'Cause that
count?
was, it does not count. Let me
I'm gonna say
explain.
this though.
Let me explain. Like I said, Rick, let's be real here. How would that count when the deal by that time that thing hits? Because you're talking about
This deal might close September 2nd. Did you hear the new news?
right?
You break it up, Teddy. You break it up.
You're talking about you wait, no, hold on. You're
You
talking
break
about
it up.
Modern Warfare 2, right?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm talking
Can you
about
hear me
Modern
now?
Warfare 2. I can hear you.
Okay, you're talking about Modern Warfare 2. Okay.
That's correct.
That's still going to be just an independent Activision deal.
It does. Whoa, hold on, Teddy. They're talking about the UK has until September 1st to decide on whether or not they're going to let the merger go through. This deal may close in September or
Okay,
October.
but that's not going to be considered a Microsoft product. Even if
Well,
you
wait a minute now.
Even if you
Why can't it be?
studios on there, that's not going to be considered a Microsoft project until next year.
Is Ghostwire Tokyo considered a Microsoft game?
No,
What do you mean no?
Now, let me say this though,
No.
right? Now, Ricky Brown.
It's multiplayer.
both of you guys- Let me say this though, right? Put this on perspective. These games was developed, greenlit.
before half of these damn deals.
Right.
And
were-
was Spider-Man not in development before? What's the name? Sony purchased those guys.
Insomniac?
Yeah, Insomniac.
No.
Development
Of course it was.
Insomniac? Oh, no.
They
Insomniac-
purchased them after Spider-Man came out. Look it
I
up.
mean, Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man. No, this first Spider-Man, 2018. PlayStation didn't own Insomniac when that came out. They didn't own it.
That was
They bought 'em after.
They bought 'em
that was
after.
a second party
Afterwards.
contract though.
So no.
Yeah, but they didn't own them.
No, they
But
didn't though.
did Spider-Man even win Game of the Year that year? No.
It did not. But
So-
the point, he's right about that. They did not own them at the time.
They did
bought
not.
them. They
And
bought them
that
afterwards.
was, I told you,
And
that
here's
was,
why I'm gonna say this, though, Ricky
it
Brown.
goes the same there. It was
Brown.
considered a Sony exclusive. But Sony already had a goddamn exclusive already nominated that year.
But there's the problem with what Ricky Brown is saying. They picked Insomniac to make the game. They funded it. That's why it's PlayStation. Where Call of Duty doesn't say nothing about Xbox being published.
It was never
Right.
funded. Xbox didn't fund to make that.
Remember, Disney gave them the right to make Spider-Man. They just never had anybody, so they went to Insomniac to make the game. But the money came out of Sony's pocket, 100%. All of that came out of Sony's pocket. That's why, with Activision, it's different because that's Activision's money. Now, Microsoft can't claim that and be like, yeah, that's our. Even though Microsoft is going to own it, but you can't give Microsoft the W. Like they didn't even fund that.
Yeah,
game to
but
Call
you
of
can't
Duty.
give Sony the credit either because they didn't
How
actually
you can't give?
make
they
the
funded
because
Yeah, they just gave funds.
Hold on.
Microsoft gave funds for
that's
what's the
like me
name?
giving them the credit
Dead
for
by
Street Fighter
Daylight.
5. They didn't make
No,
Street Fighter
wait,
5.
they
funded it.
Capcom made Street Fighter.
That-
They just
that don't-
funded it.
No.
but with Spider-Man, that's also their IP, is it not?
It's not their IP.
No, it's not their IP.
They just have the right to
Hold on.
make it. It's not their IP.
Hold on. Listen, though, right? They may not own the IP, but what they did, they have, the right to, they got the license.
Spider-Man is their IP. What are you talking
They're holding
about?
it out to them, though.
No, it's
Well,
not.
that's-
They just have
license out
exclusive rights to
by
make the
Marvel,
game.
though.
It's not their
And
IP.
no, Rose, Sony did not.
Oh, no. Sony owns the Spider-Man IP.
No, they do
No, they
not.
No, they don't.
They don't.
not.
They own
Yes,
the movie rights.
They own the
and
rights.
stuff.
They own the movie rights, and they have the rights to make a game. They don't own the IP.
My thing is, and with Street Fighter, Sony didn't 100% funded that game though.
Yes, they did. They funded it, but they didn't make it.
Not
I mean,
100%, not
Percent.
100% fund the game.
I just want to get back to the point.
I'm talking about with Spider-Man was 100% funded.
that's fine. I'm just saying they didn't make it. That's fine. They just put up
No,
the money
that's
for
fine.
it. I'm fine with
What I'm
that.
saying is that with the whole Call of Duty situation, one, that you can't even really make the comparison because
No, you can't. All right, because
Okay.
Shout out to Dark Lord Fusion. He's right. They own the movie rights. That's it. They don't own the character.
Now here's a topic, right? I don't think Microsoft not having a first party game as game of the year. To tell you the truth, most people's gonna be playing, not a lot of those game of the year winners anyway for a large period of time.
And
It's gonna be the A's of the Madden,
Game of the-
Fortnite, the
be honest,
Apex, probably the
Game of the-
concept. So
Game of the year is just as point as E3 right now, man. Let's be honest, right? I don't really think that shit really means anything at this point. It really it doesn't mean shit.
What?
To be honest with you. Game of the year award.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
I
most people be
mean,
playing these
Bullshit.
motion class anyway throughout the whole year anyway.
Bullshit.
Like the 2K
Game of
and
the
the
year,
Madden and shit.
Buddy,
Probably the
until
go ahead.
the day they stop putting in Game of the Year editions, that shit will always mean something.
I mean, they're gonna make Game of the Year editions, obviously to make more, obviously to make more money. But I'm just saying, Game of the Year in general is not what it used to be. I'm just saying it's
Well,
honestly not
well,
what it
it's
used
not
Wait.
because there is an oversaturation of games now. So now you have to put different genres
Right.
to get all these games their credit. Because if not, a lot of these games are going to get lost out there. A lot of people won't play a lot of games because they're going to get, they're going to be overshadowed by Modern Warfare 2, a God of War, something like that. Hell, even The Last of Us 1 remake, like games are going to get overshadowed by that. You can't play everything. It's impossible. So there are some things that will get overlooked.
Yeah, man. So I don't think all that talk. Microsoft don't not gonna have a first party game of the game of the year, but motherfuckers be playing them the 2Ks and the Maddens, probably the hot like different other shit anyway. So it's not even gonna matter though. That's just like a little talking points for like fanboys, really.
Yeah, it is. Well, listen, Microsoft didn't win Game of the Year in a long time. The next Game of the Year they'll probably win is probably going to be the Starfield or one of those Elder Scrolls. That's all I can think of is one of those games.
My opinion on Starfield, I don't know if that's gonna resonate with the casuals. To be honest with you, especially with Spider-Man 2 coming out. That's just my
And the
opinion.
reason, well, I mean, listen, I can't beat you up for your opinion, but I will say this: that Starfield is going to attract those same diehard Skyrim people, and it was 50
Okay, that
million.
might.
It was 50 million of those people that bought that game, bro. So
Hold Ricky Brown. Hold on, Ricky Brown. It was on platforms that's not even out
okay,
no more.
whoa, listen, hold on a second though.
Go ahead.
That means nothing because here's why. You got well because it doesn't mean anything because when you pay $15 for a subscription, you have access to the game. That's not going to stop the players from playing. There's nobody out here
I'm
who
not
had
arguing for it, but
well,
what
hold
I'm
on,
saying is,
hold on. But Parker, there's nobody out
Yeah.
here who played Skyrim that's going to not buy it because it's not on a PlayStation 4 or
look
5
what,
or
what
something
I
like that.
said
That's not
though.
going to happen.
What did I say? I say
Shout
it's
out to
not gonna
Dre.
resonate with the casuals though. With Skyrim, especially when Spider-Man 2 is gonna be out.
So wait a minute. You telling me you don't think Skyrim was sold 50 million? You don't think that attracted the casuals?
So what I'm saying is, I don't think Starfield.
Why
when that
wouldn't it?
happens,
It's the
think
same. It's made by the same people. Do you not?
Oh, well, hold on, wait a minute. So you could have a game that's made by the same company. One game might do way better than the
Well,
other.
okay. Then
Depending-
why is
you know what I'm
everybody?
saying?
Well, why is everybody hyped for Wolverine? Because why?
But
It's
you,
made by Insomniac, who made the Spider-Man franchise. That's why. It's the same thing with
That's what
Skyrim
I'm
and
saying though.
Starfield. Same
Hold on, I
thing.
want to ask you this question though. Wolverine is a very popular Marvel character though.
He
Yeah,
is.
but
For
it's not a
one,
very popular game.
No,
yeah,
it's
okay.
not.
Wolverine
It's,
game has never been
no,
a
they
popular game.
no. It's never
not.
been. Never been. Preach, Pastor, preach. See, that's why the pastor's in here to keep y'all
No, I'm
brothers in
saying
check.
though, but Wolverine is very popular though in the Marvel.
Yes, the character.
The
Yeah,
character
I'm
The
is
game.
popular. The
Yeah, but
game.
is
I'm
not.
saying,
No.
but it's what I'm saying though, right? They look at the success of
Here's
of
another
Spider-Man.
example. Superman is a very popular character, but his games are trash.
I gotta say this. So I think back then and now it's kind of different, especially with the big, with the blow up with the whole MCU, the movies. It's definitely gonna put more light on the games now than they were back then because everything is superhero based. I definitely think these games has a greater potential to do more, you know, than
Yeah.
they were, back then.
Shout out to East. East just said that he doesn't think Starfield is going to sell as much as Skyrim, which he's probably right because you're taking, like you said, a whole platform out of there. But however, I believe that Starfield will have more players than
Okay, I'm
Skyrim
actually
ever had.
around.
I think
They
sales
showed
is
us
one thing.
Starfield. I'm gonna just go back to the Microsoft Bethesda show. That showing us Starfield didn't scream, "Hey, we got to have this game Starfield." It didn't, in my
Nah, it
opinion.
did not. It
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah,
You
I'm
guys,
gonna fuck on that
well,
one,
hold
too.
on, hold
You
on.
go back to that last
I agree.
PlayStation.
Well, listen,
Hold on, Ricky
they
Brown.
didn't
Finish
show
my-
much.
finish
You're
my
right.
part. Hold on, Ricky Brown. Now the last time we seen a Spider-Man 2, we see Venom up in there and Miles Morales.
Cinematic.
We gotta get that. know what I'm saying? Now you say, oh damn, we gotta get that Spider-Man too. We didn't have that same feel for the Starfield though. I'm just saying, it's different levels to this shit though. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft don't really market their games in the right way where it makes the people want to go out and buy them though. Or have
Well,
to
you
say, I
gotta,
gotta
well,
play
Parker, where you at? Because one minute you're telling me that Microsoft and Bethesda are two different entities, and you can't really count that.
What you
But
mean?
no, you just told me when I was talking about Ghostwire Tokyo and how Modern Warfare
At the
2.
time, it was already greenlit for Sony, so they had to do with Microsoft, though, right? That's what I'm saying. Those contracts already dried already, right? And Microsoft honored those contracts, though. See what I'm saying? Now, going forward, coming from Bethesda, that's all Microsoft, whatever, right? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But
So
at the
now
time,
listen.
you know what I'm
So,
saying?
but we cannot judge a game that's over a year away. You see what I'm saying? You can't say, well, Starfield didn't scream.
Wait.
Well,
What you mean over a year away?
it's over a year
What you
away.
mean?
They said
But
Starfield.
why did they show it then? They want to project something to us to get us
You know
excited
why
about the
they
game.
you
They
know
did
why they
that.
showed it, because people was putting the full court press on them, because you kept saying that here's why you had to show it. You gave a damn release date for 11/11, then you pushed the damn thing back. You got to show people what the hell's going on in that kitchen.
Listen, man, that didn't get me want me to go out and buy the game to show when they showed Starfield. I'm just saying.
Well, it's
That's
not
my opinion.
finished yet.
Not
I
everybody
get
feel that
it.
way. You know
Listen,
what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna kill you on your opinion, but I'm saying that you got to think logically here. They showed you an
Yeah,
unfinished game.
what
They
a lot of
showed you
words gotta think. They
they
gonna show
showed
us the
you an
game,
unfinished
whether you
game.
like it or not.
They showed you an
Right?
unfinished game, and you're poo pooing on it. Like, come on, man, stop
What
that.
you mean? I was. Come on, Ricky Brown.
Have you ever seen a
First
hot
game was
girl
an
without her
unfinished
makeup
game.
on? It
Shout out,
happens.
right? So of course
What game
it's
y'all
unfinished.
talking about? I had to step away for a
Starfield.
second.
He's talking about
You know what I'm saying?
Starfield. It didn't impress him. I'm like, it's an unfinished game. It's a year away. I mean, come on.
A lot of games they show is unfinished, right?
Yeah.
But those games still impress others
Well,
more than others,
if
though.
you really want to get down, Redfall looked impressive. That game looked like it was ready, but hey, for some reason it's
What?
pushed back. Yeah, Redfall looked good. Listen, I'm
Well,
a
I'm
big
asking you,
fan.
hold on,
I'm a
I'm
big
asking you,
fan
Brown,
of the
I'm
Back
asking
for
you,
Bloods and the
I
Left
got
for
Ricky Brown,
Dead.
Ricky
I'm
Brown,
into that.
you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right?
Yeah, I got married.
Now,
Absolutely.
hold on, hold on. Way back when they showed Hellblade 2, was you impressed with that showing when they showed Hellblade 2?
I thought that the
Oh, you
It
graphics.
weren't?
was graphic.
Well, the graphics look good. I mean, I can't tell anything
Was
from
that,
that.
was
The
that had you
graphics look good.
impressed though, right? It would show you the power of the Series X, what it could possibly do, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That had you
absolutely.
impressed, that had you intrigued to see more of
It
that
did.
game.
It did.
Starfield left you
Different
maybe,
type of game. You're not expecting a game that big to have the graphic fidelity that a Hellblade would. Hellblade is not even half the size of a Starfield, so I'm not expecting. You can't have,
it doesn't matter.
bro. All of those Elder Scrolls games like that, the Skyrims and stuff that are big games like that, they were never known to look like a Forbidden West or a God of War 2018 third
That's not
person
my
where the
argument.
guy doesn't
What,
jump
what
around or
I'm trying to
nothing.
say is though, like perception that you show can become
Yeah.
reality.
Well,
Though.
every
So
game's
if
not
you
for
have a
everybody.
bad, let me put this though, right? Like first impressions are everything, right? So if you
Well,
have a bad, if the fans get a bad impression of a game that you're showing, which your job is to show us something that we want to go out and buy with our dollar, that's Microsoft's job, right?
Yeah.
And they fail to do that, that's on them.
fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. I mean, look,
Yeah.
I can't make you like a game. All I'm saying is, from what I saw from Starfield, I'm not saying that it's bad, but I know there's going to be improvements. So I'm not going to sit here and judge it from what I saw.
Granted, but, okay, here's my thing on the nutshell is this: why can't we get 4K 60 here? I mean, the mere fact that the game has to be in 30, like, come on, man.
You really think that game is going to be launched in 30? Probably not. We don't know. The game's not out yet, Teddy. You guys are throwing allegations here.
No, allegations my ass. It's just a mere fact of it.
What
Why
you
they showing a
saw
30
was 30
second
was 30
trailer?
frames.
Let's be real.
Okay, that's what the trailer was. Damn it, didn't you hear the man say that it's coming out next year?
Listen,
The game,
okay,
the
the
game's
first
gonna probably be
frame
30
trailer,
default
I
and have a
don't.
60
So here's
mode.
the thing, though, right?
Yeah,
In
but that means
development-
a downgrade in graphics, though. Not
No,
to
but
the
here's the
tip of
thing,
performance
though,
mode.
you go through cycles.
Well,
of
let me ask you
development,
this, my
right?
good
You
friend.
gotta be a certain
Since we want to beat up Starfield, does Sony have a game that's as equally of the size of Starfield that is graphically good looking like Forbidden West or God of War? The answer is no.
Here's the thing, though, Ricky Brown. I'm gonna tell you this, all right? Regardless of that, if it,
No. Answer the question. Do they? They don't.
But it looked way better than what Starfield was looking like.
Saying though, but when Sony show their games, majority of them anyway, they from their big studios, right? That makes you want to go out and play them and buy them and stuff. That's that's the main point of what I'm saying though. For a game supposed to be big and Starfield, all the hype, the hype went down tremendous.
You know what I really think? I don't think the hype went down at all.
The reason you're saying that is because
I think it wasn't a great showing.
I don't think the case either. The only people that are saying that are people pretty much in our little small community, and the people on Twitter.
And Pastor, the only people that are saying that.
If you go outside of that, there's tons of people excited.
Yeah, the only I think you play. Listen, you PlayStation guys got to stop thinking that every game has to look like The Last of Us and be in some kind of apocalypse.
Okay, hold on, Rick.
You gotta stop that, man. Enough of that.
Stop. Bullshit.
Enough. Yeah, that's what you want. Everything look like Last of Us.
No. Because look here. Here's how I feel about it. If you want something that's not graphically demanding, your ass should have goddamn just stayed on Xbox One X. I have two fucking $500 powerhouses, and I expect my fucking games to do the same.
Well, apparently one of those $500
powerhouses,
nobody's buying those exclusives. Ain't nobody buying them Sony exclusives. You see what the sales were? They ain't buying them things.
Oh, fucking shit,
They're not buying them.
It don't make no damn sense. And this goes for both sides.
They're not buying them. Listen, PlayStation can tell you all they want. We are the place where the exclusives are. We have the meats. They can say that all they want, but nobody's buying them. Nobody's buying those exclusives. Okay? They're not.
Time out.
They can be as good as you want them to be. They're not buying them.
No, Rick. We're talking about graphic fidelity. How the fuck do we go from graphic
because
fidelity to
if something,
buying exclusives?
well, if something looks, well, here's why. With the F, my friend, you act like every Sony game is when you open the Ark of the Covenant, it's just gonna be so great. But if it is so great, why nobody playing it?
I'm saying for both sides, it doesn't make any sense why these games can't be locked at 60.
Oh man! So you telling me Gears of War looks bad?
You literally just said it because you go down in graphic fidelity.
Yeah, you go down in graphic.
You have to. Look, if you want to play that 1080p with the freaking checkerboard like they do,
and my games look good too.
Well, do you want your games to run at 1080p?
Exactly. But that's what they're running at. That's what you're going to get.
Same level of graphic fidelity. You're going to have to run your games at 1080p or 720p.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Big money. What up, Big Money? Shout out to Big Money.
It just makes it to the point of why even bother buying a damn new console then? Let's answer that question.
But see, that's the thing. Consoles are not for hardcore dudes who want to push graphics. That's what
you get a PC for.
Consoles are for.
Let me see.
I'm just saying. Okay. You see, everybody's saying, okay, if you want graphical fidelity and you want frames with it too, go ahead and get a PC. Great. But all I'm saying is this: for those who don't want to get into that burden or that headache, for those who just can't take it, why can't their console games look good too?
Are you willing to pay? Are people going to be willing to pay? You might be. But
of course I will. You damn right I will.
People won't be willing to pay $700, $800 for a console.
Hey, okay, here's my thing, Evan. For those who do, cool. For those who don't, hey, we have a game system for you.
I definitely agree with you.
We have a game system for you. Now, the objective problem is companies don't want that because we want the market share. Right, got it. But all I'm saying is this in general. Sooner or later, you're going to have to give up them goddamn past consoles. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Merc.
Get to the point of people who have these consoles, who have these upgraded consoles, sooner or later, they're going to be like, hey, yo, that's all nice. And then you want to go ahead and approach the peasants who don't want to fucking upgrade because they just can't fucking do it. Granted. But sometimes we're just going to have to leave those punk asses behind.
No, but that's the problem.
This is where, hey, boys and girls of the journey.
Those peasants you referring to as the majority of their customer base.
You're damn right I am. And I'll say this, I will say this. As a console fucking elitist, ones who actually get the fucking consoles because I want my fucking face to goddamn melt. All I got to say on that is this. This is where, boys and girls, where your entitlement is shit to me and where get the fuck good comes in there. Hey,
Parker, come knock this dude out again, Parker. Parker, come knock him out. Parker, come knock him out.
But what I'm
Sometimes
saying is though,
they may have to goddamn skip Disney World for once
here's
and
the thing.
goddamn
This is
what you
what's gonna
call it.
happen. So get these consoles. The I'm gonna speak on just an Xbox, right? The AMD FSR 2.0, I believe is gonna help them out with that. You know, once they start, you see they're gonna start using games and stuff. So look out for that. And like I said, like open world games, if you could get good graphics at 30 frames, mostly you do that though. In performance or like what's it like checkerboard 4K. That's what you usually get anyway. Like with Assassin's Creed at 60 though. So that's most of what you're gonna get though, because they wanted to run smooth throughout on those consoles and stuff. PC, you can always turn something down or up though. They do that all the time on PC. That's what you look at the minimum requirements to play a game on PC. You see it's like a 1060
Right.
or lower
But
That's the
graphics
PC
card.
warlord,
I hear
ladies and
what you're
gentlemen.
saying, but the thing when it comes to Starfield, like take Horizon for example.
I'm
Horizon is a
sorry.
linear game, even though it is open world. There's not a lot going on in terms of the actual game. With Starfield, you have multiple systems going on in that game.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't just have things going on with Alloy, and then really you don't have anything else going on with the different factions. It technically you do, but it's a very scaled down version.
Yeah, I see.
Whereas
Hmm.
whereas Starfield, the entire game is a living game. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
what
So
every choice you is making is causing an impact on the different factions that are out there for you to join. All of that type of stuff is going on. Betrayal,
Hmm.
reputation. All of that stuff is involved in that game. You recruiting people, them building on your shit. All of that stuff. There's a lot more depth to what's going on in Starfield than what's going on in Forbidden West.
yeah, I'm gonna say this. I'm playing
That's a
with
fact.
so like with like any game, they sometimes like for the develop, they got to scale back so it could meet a certain performance budget where they need to have it be so it be playable on console then, right? Or if not, then it's gonna get delayed again. See what I'm saying?
Well, I
Whatever.
don't think it'll get delayed
No, I'm not
because
saying it is,
most.
but I'm saying it has to be compromised. You go through compromises in development and stuff
Yes, that's
for the
that's
greater
true.
good and
That's
stuff.
true.
But
But
okay.
I don't. I
But do you
Go ahead.
think? And what I want to say is what I'm trying to. This is directed to Parker.
Okay.
Is he's saying that the game didn't seem like it was going to be good to him? And you really think that
I didn't say it be good. What I'm saying to me, it didn't like blow me away. That's what I'm saying. Now this is like
what
I said,
game? What
development
game
it
have you
has
looked at
cycles.
that's blown you away?
No, what I'm saying like
Very bad.
we seen like okay, like when they showed that God of War and stuff, right? That's my opinion, right?
You can't tell me that
Okay,
God of War Ragnarok blew you away. It looks the same as the other one did.
no, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the
Okay, all
God of
right.
War 2018,
Okay.
right?
All right. Okay.
That's
I
what
agree. And like to me, what blew me away, pause, was I think when I first saw the dude get chainsawed on like a Gears of War. Like that
yeah,
was
yeah,
like one of
exactly.
those
Me too.
moments.
Yeah, exactly. Right. But I feel what they showed didn't necessarily blow me away. But I'm not saying it cannot get better because we all know development is cycle. It goes through cycles and stuff of optimization, right?
Yeah. Well,
So if
Titus has a question for you. Not to cut you off. He wants to know: do you even play Bethesda games? Is what he's asking you.
not a lot of them though. So I'm not judging Professor. I'm just judging by what I've seen though. In my opinion, that's what I'm judging. I'm not saying it's going not going to be good
Well,
because
again, that's where I
like
didn't
that was
want.
probably like an alpha build they showed anyway.
I don't
Most
like. I
likely.
don't like people. And I have to say, I don't like when PlayStation people think that every game that comes out, if it doesn't look like The Last of Us or
It's not
Uncharted,
okay.
it apparently it don't look good enough or it's not good enough. But then they can go and cap for this Gran Turismo 7 that looked like a PS3 game. I don't understand that. Like you gotta look.
No, I don't
It's
know because
not.
like here's the reason why I probably was like blown away, pause, whatever. Cause remember I didn't know what to expect from Starfield. I was people telling me it's gonna be this and that, and then it whatever the case may be,
Well,
right?
well,
But then
Todd
by the
Howard
time it
told you it
comes
was gonna
out, it
be
gets better.
Skyrim in space. I mean, he said that.
But I never played a lot of Skyrim, so I wouldn't know all
Oh,
that.
all
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
Okay, well, that's fair. I remember this
So
talk at my son's baseball game. I do remember you saying that.
yes, that's what I was saying. Gabe, what you mean you don't know what Starfield's about? I don't really. Right, the closest Bethesda games I played it had nothing to do with. It wasn't the Fallout. It was the Wolfenstein games, right, and stuff like that. Those are the ones I played a bit, right? You know what I'm saying? So far as like the Fallouts and the Skyrims, I didn't play a lot of that, so I would have no idea what to expect from like a Starfield. But I feel it could get better and be at a point where okay, now this is the vision that they wanted to be. Now it's here through like delay did it real good, right? Because like delay can help a game and stuff, you know. Because I never judge a game and say it's not going to be good, right? If you see a game and maybe the game wasn't graphically appealing, you're not saying the game's going to be bad. It's just that what you've seen at that time, it wasn't appealing to you, but it could get better through optimization through the development cycle, though. See what I'm saying, Ricky Brown?
Hold on.
Yeah, that's basically what I was telling. Yeah, exactly, Merc. That's basically what I was telling them. So it wasn't me not so much knocking Skyrim, not Skyrim, but Starfield. So I wouldn't know what to expect. Maybe like a Fallout veteran would know better than me. He said, "Oh, this game will be like that." So they probably be like more patient with the show than with me.
All right.
You know. Go ahead, Rick. You breaking up a little bit.
All right, my bad. I'm back. I had to turn the what's the name on.
Yeah, so that's it. So it was.
I heard you though. I heard what you said though.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I was saying though. But like some games will give you a good impression, while others may not. And right. And
Well, some games can also. Well, some games give you a false impression. Remember when we first saw Avengers? Remember that when we saw the Hulk on that freaking bridge, and he was throwing stuff. Remember that was a good impression, right? That was real good.
Yeah, I'll take you back though, right? How about this? I'll take you back, right? How about that when they showed the remember the kills on the E3 they showed? It was a good impression, but it wasn't really real though, right? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like we see with the Rise though, right? It was a good impression, was it real? And we've seen what they show Cyberpunk or the Division or the Watch Dogs, right? It was a good impression of it, but then when we, that's what I'm saying. So even you might get a good impression of something, but then it may not live up to it. And say we see some of that, okay, that game did look is great, but then later on through the development cycle, it got optimized real good and it's playing real good. See what I'm saying? So yeah, so it could go like both ways and stuff in that right there. You know? And like I said, like we don't listen, play games that's not graphically appealing. Like look how many people play Fall Guys, right?
Good point.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it'll come down to gameplay. At the end of the day.
Yeah, it'll come down to gameplay, but at the same time, gameplay is nice.
I'll take
gameplay.
Also,
but
developers
I also want my face to melt too.
Yeah, but
why can't I have both? Why I gotta pick one or the other?
But like developers, like they have their own type of art style that they use, like have in mind when they developing the game and stuff like that. You know, like if you look at a Mario game, right, and you look at say like a Naughty Dog game, people say Naughty Dog games graphically look better, but Mario has a specific art style it adheres to and stuff like that, and they fans love it. You see what I'm saying? So who's to say who's wrong about which graphics though? Because like it depends on if that fan base continues to support that, then it's fine. Because Xbox they continue to support that brand though, right? So I guess in a way they what you say, like tolerate that art style or whatever, all those graphics though, right? And stuff like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess so. Like you really like excuse me, like the Forza Motorsport 8, that's gonna melt your eyes though, right? From that.
Yeah, but it's a racing game though. A lot of people are not into that, you know.
But racing games always like.
Hey, I'm sorry, Parker. Hold on. Hey, Titus. As far as I'm concerned, not everybody can afford a fucking PC. Now, me personally,
Steam Deck. Get a
but
Steam
at
Deck.
the same damn time, get a Steam Deck, Lord. Ain't nobody trying to get no damn handheld. As far as I'm concerned, there's people out there who can afford a goddamn PC, but chooses the goddamn just game. You know, game.
Well, Parker said it's only cost you $2,000 to get you a good PC.
The first goddamn thing, all I'm saying is this: it's been too many goddamn years for consoles to just be that damn behind.
Here's the thing, though, right? Consoles really, like, if you look at PC gaming, and like you look at consoles really is entry level gaming, really compared to PC. Yes. So we can't that's the thing. We gotta stop trying to compare consoles to PC gaming. That's on a whole nother sphere of reality, right there. Of consoles, they just slim it, cut it down. Boom. Okay, we'll give you a somewhat like PC gaming experience, though, which is next gen consoles, though, right? Like I said, so that's the best entry level PC gaming Rick, you're gonna get that $500 if you take 10 consoles, in my opinion.
Shout out to everybody in
Right?
the chat. Hit the like button, please. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. We're gonna be doing game. We're doing games today. We did a little bit of wrestling. We're also gonna be doing the NFL divisions. Parker gonna come through. He's an AFC East guy. He's a Buffalo Bill fan. Teddy, well, I don't know. I don't know what.
New England. I'm a New England guy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm a New England guy.
And I am,
Oh, yeah, okay.
unfortunately, a
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboy fan. We don't win anymore. We just sell
Oh,
tickets.
y'all don't.
So,
Yeah, that's it. That's really it. Y'all
That's
got a
it.
They
very
make a
low
lot of
ass
money, though. I give them that.
base.
They
we
make a lot of money.
we just sell
Yeah, they
tickets.
do.
Hey, has anybody
sell tickets.
has anybody seen the MPD for June? Anybody?
No.
Is it out yet?
Nah, it's that.
Any predictions?
I don't know.
I don't even know. Like, how do you check the MPDs? Because I just
I-
Well,
I
you-
believe
so-
Xbox won most of the weeks.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Well, you can get a membership for MPD. I think it costs you like $100 a month or some mess like that.
We're not doing that.
it ain't that serious.
No, well, I'll say this though.
$100
I'm gonna say this though. Regardless who wins the,
Relax,
Round
Merc.
one.
like, Ricky Brown, regardless who wins the MVP for like the consoles and dollar sales, I think the most important thing probably will be like software. You know, because you want to sell as much software you can, get in as many hands as people you can, though, whatever, right? Because then that's like people do have your consoles. What games are they playing or buying and stuff like that, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll see. But I don't know. But Microsoft had a better handle having consoles more readily available, though. You know, that's not their fault though. But hey, Sony got try hard to get more supply in though. You know.
Well, here's what I say to that. I think it's a little more to it than just saying that PlayStation 5s weren't available. And I'll say that to say this, because only thing I drive is a Cadillac. That's it. If I go to the Cadillac dealership and I don't care if they got a Yukon, they could have a Denali, they could have a what do you call that? That big joint that what is that? A Forerunner. You can have a Forerunner that I don't want it. I want a Cadillac. You're not gonna sell me anything else but a Cadillac. I got Cadillac on my mind. So I find it hard to believe that a PlayStation guy has PlayStation on his mind and say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna get this Xbox. It doesn't work that way. If you're into fat girls, you're into fat girls. You're into skinny girls, you're into skinny girls. You're not gonna compromise. You're not gonna compromise your happiness. And I do like the big girls, because the big girls, they do more stuff.
No, but here's the thing though. People
They trying to
go
impress you.
and
They trying to
play.
keep you. That's why.
There is no necessarily no better platform. People go and play where their friends are at.
That's
They all
true.
play basically the
Yeah.
same games.
Yep, you're right.
They're
So,
gonna play with their friends, man.
with that being said, why is the Xbox selling more than PlayStations in North America?
In North America, I think it comes down to supply. In my opinion, one consistently have more supply than the others, right? So that's the one logical reason why, you know what I'm saying? So, but trust me, people be trying to get their hands on a PS5, but it'd be hard to get them sometimes though. And you have a better chance of getting an Xbox, even if it's a Series X, get a PS5, digital or this one. That's just a fact.
Merc, 100%, them big girls can cook. Yes, they can. And you know what else the big girls have that the little girls don't? Titties, titties, titties.
I
Wow.
know, big girl though.
But like I said, though, having like Microsoft making a Series S is a pretty good move for them.
Well, listen, they have the PlayStation Digital that sells for $100 less. I mean, where the heck is that thing at?
Yeah, that's true. But the motherfucker ain't available. Consistent as Series S.
Well, that sounds like a Sony problem. You can't blame Microsoft
I
for
just
that.
said that.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm just repeating it then, jabroni. That's just the way it is. You can't blame. Look, if a guy wants to go and do a bunch of meth and then
Wow, wait.
yeah, that sounds like a him problem. He's a druggie.
Dude, Ricky Brown got robbed.
Damn,
I
Rick.
said that. That's
You know?
you gotta do better. I clearly said.
Yeah, I mean, you're telling me they didn't know that a new generation was coming up in video game? You're supposed to have those chips in a warehouse somewhere. Stop. I don't want to hear that excuse anymore. I don't ever want to hear that again.
You asked me, Ricky Brown. You asked me a question. Why is it the Xbox is outselling PlayStation in North
Yeah,
America.
and I think the
I
chip
gave you a logical reason.
and you know what I say? The chip shortage is BS because don't they keep dropping new cell phones from Apple and Samsung?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you
Hmm.
something. Now, has there been a shortage on GPUs? There is a
Uh,
chip shortage though. That is real now.
That chip
Because
shortage is
Microsoft did
real.
a better
maybe
job
maybe this
of handling it.
so-called chip shortage is used to just raise prices on everything. You ever think of that? They got a
So was
whole warehouse full
so
of
was it so
freaking
was it
chips
so
somewhere.
okay.
There's no chip shortage. How? They sold just as many. Think about this. If you look at the time frame between when the PS4 launched and the PS5 launched, in between it, they sold almost the same amount of consoles. They're only off by a little bit. So how the heck is there a chip shortage? That's why I don't believe that is. I don't think it's a chip
Well,
shortage.
I mean, well, we look at it though, right? I could go to Best, look, I could go online Best Buy right now. PS5 sold out, but the Series S and the Series X is available.
Well, that can be simply because people are still buying the PS5s and they're trying to
No,
freaking flip them. They're
I
trying to
mean,
flip. They're still trying to
no,
flip
they
those
got why I
things,
say
bro.
all of that. Now it's like now it's hard. Like you remember before that the PS5 was going for like 15, 1200. It ain't that price no more because more people now. You got Amazon doing invitation, right? And so thing with the PlayStation,
Well,
whatever.
not only
And
that, a lot of those
yeah,
big
that's what I'm
Sony
saying. So
exclusives
they
are
getting
they're
better at it.
cross gen anyway, so people will get it for the PS4. So it's not like
No,
you don't have to
hey,
have a
now Ricky
PS5 to
Brown.
play them.
I hate to pour a rank on you, Ricky Brown, but I gotta do this, right? You know, now being a content creator, right? And people that playing the 2K, all that, they want to get a PS5, but they say it's hard to get one. They tell me that all the time.
It's hard to find a good woman. It's hard to find shoes that
Come
fit
on,
you.
Ricky, let's
Play
It's
land this
hard.
more.
topic, Ricky
Play
Brown.
It's
Come on,
more.
Ricky Brown.
You, they ain't trying for that. They ain't
it's
trying hard
hard.
enough.
It's
They
hard.
gotta leave
It's
all
hard to
that shit
find
to
a
me.
house that'll make you happy. It's hard to find a good job. Life is hard. I don't want to hear that. And you telling me picking up a console that's already put together for you, all you got to do is get home, plug it in, and initialize it. I don't
Ricky
want to hear
Brown,
that it's
come on, Ricky
hard.
Brown,
I
come
don't
on,
want to
man.
hear that.
Let's be real though, right?
You know what's
It is
hard? Running a
harder
country is
now.
hard.
If
Being
you
a parent
hold on,
is hard. It's not hard to get a console. Just go
Let
get
me.
it.
I'm gonna put it like this.
okay.
I don't know what the yield rates for PS5s are.
They were
I know
high.
they're lower. I know they're lower than Microsoft's only because their chips have to clock higher, and when you
Mm-hmm.
have to top,
Good
when you
point.
have to clock,
Let him
when you have
finish.
to clock. Hold on. When you
Let
have
him
to
finish.
clock a chip higher, you get lower yields.
Mm-hmm.
Now Microsoft, because they went with a two console approach, they have the ability that if they have Series X wafers coming off the line, and if any of those chips on that wafer are
Uh-huh.
not are not up to Series X standard, they probably likely can easily become Series S's. So one of the reasons why they're not having as big a chip problem is because they're producing two consoles,
Yep.
and they are wasting less because it's no different than like every wafer that comes off the line. Like this is how Nvidia and AMD GPUs work. They don't make wafers off the line for 3090s and 3080 Ti's and
No, they don't.
6900 XTs. All of their stuff is for their server grade
Yes.
GPUs.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's it. So if they don't, if they're dead and they're not up to server GPU standards, then however much they are defective or whatever terminologies they use, that's what gets slated for 3090s, 3080s, all the way down the line.
So on, so on.
And
Right.
ladies and
Sony
gentlemen,
doesn't have that luxury because they went with just one console.
Yes.
So if they have chips that don't work, so be it.
They
Maybe
shut
they
her
get
up.
maybe they get turned into PS4s. I doubt it,
Yeah.
but that's just the way it is.
now
See?
that is the tech guy of Ricky Browntown, and he's also the pastor of
Ricky
the church.
Browntown.
Yes.
So wouldn't that, so
And
wouldn't
he
that
has
create
broken it down to
shortage
you.
for,
He
PlayStation
broke Parker's legs.
Play Rosie then? If
What'd
that,
you say?
in essence, right? In a sense, wouldn't that create a chip shortage for PlayStation if they come off the lines? Up
It
to
wouldn't
par?
create a chip shortage. It just means they have less to
It'll create a
manufacture.
console shortage.
I'll
then,
say
right?
that, but also is the case, if I remember correctly, they also started manufacturing long before Microsoft did,
Yep.
because Microsoft had to wait for RDNA
And they had to
to be
jump. Remember,
finalized.
they had to jump on their consoles were packed it up and already on a container, ready to be purchased. Where you're right,
Because
Microsoft
they
had to
weren't
wait.
waiting for hardware
Yeah,
features to be finalized.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You breaking up, Ricky Brown? You supposed to be the host? God damn.
You supposed to have a good mic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
He
supposed
just
to be.
muted all the way into the back.
Quality.
Listen, my mic is as good as you and Parker's fight night skills. How about that?
Ricky
Oh
Brown,
my
Oh
Ricky
god.
Brown. Now,
wow.
Ricky Brown, if you feeling lucky, Ricky Brown, how about you
Listen,
go fight us and you can
whoa,
stream on your YouTube channel?
listen. I just listened to you two crybabies talk about how he pressed too many buttons or he didn't press the button. Then you
I
guys
ain't
can't
crying about it.
fight.
I was crying about the game.
Shit,
Where's
Rick.
man?
That means you can get these fucking hands too.
Apparently you got the hands already. You were knocked out with your mouth open. Who? You apparently you're the punching bag
Oh
around here.
please. Oh please. Rick, you barely show up for goddamn gaming events any goddamn way.
You think the Rick has time to beat peons? I've got to
Did this
beat. I
fucker
got to.
just say the Rick?
What do you think this is? I come out when I feel like it.
Lord
Like I
have
said,
mercy.
Ricky Brown. Like I said, hopefully it changed for Sony for us having more consoles. Now, once we could walk in the store, like Z said that, once you could walk in the store and pick up either console out of the store.
But that'll never happen, Parker. And I'll tell you,
Probably won't be seeing
you,
that
you,
for
you,
another year.
that'll never happen
Yeah,
because
so
here,
like I
here's
said though, we won't really get a true indication though. But we'll see how the software do.
you won't
all I'm
because
saying is this.
listen, hold on,
When
stores.
Trump's in office, we
Hold
can
on,
go in there and get a
that's
PS4.
not how it works anymore. Because of the pandemic, stores are not going to hold inventory like that. Most of your shopping for consoles and stuff is going to be online. It's not going to be in the store. Nobody holds that kind of
In
stock.
the store though. I mean,
Yeah,
Best
if you're
Buy
lucky.
anyway. I'm talking
Yeah,
about Best
if they
Buy,
have
though.
like an actual shipment, they'll do like a pickup order. But your ass ain't going to that store to pick that shit up.
I mean, the Series S, I was able to walk right in there and pick it up though. No
Of course you're able to get the Series S. Ain't nobody want that shit. Of course you're able to get a Series S. Hell, I'm able to go into the PX right now and go get a goddamn Series S. Series X, I had to win on a raffle.
Yeah.
PS4, I had to win in a
Hold on, let me
raffle.
see. Yeah, I know. It's like crazy. As far as what the like the places they gotta do better with that. There's no denying that they gotta do better. Get into their fans and their customers so they can take that shit home, play. But like I said, Xbox, it's not their fault though. But like I say, you definitely can order online at saying at worst, like probably go in the store and pick one up. So.
I think it's just a lot closer than people anticipated it was going to be.
Yes.
That whole 2-to-1, 3-to-1 stuff. I mean, the reason that happened last generation was because Microsoft just fumbled it right out the gate with their whole messaging. But that just wasn't the case this time.
But because hell, I mean, shit, it ain't like we had a real showcase, so of course they was able to be careful. You didn't have Don Matrix goddamn introducing the new damn generation of consoles and telling people, hey,
audio like a double audio.
Yeah, I'm about to say, who's that going?
Hold up.
All right, we good? I think we're
should be
good. All right, cool.
Alright.
So yeah, like I said, of course, it's easy for them to goddamn not fumble the bag this time. Oh shit, here it go again. Who the hell is that with the damn echo? See who that is?
I have no idea.
Rick, what type of shit show you running here, man?
Is that his echo?
I have no earthly idea. Like he's not even goddamn talking.
Well, we've been live for an hour and 23 minutes. This is a round table type podcast.
Oh. Where Manhattan went? He would have got bean pie or something, Manhattan?
No, man. Nah, Manhattan's African. He's probably running a marathon right now.
Oh my goodness.
And Manhattan, he ran a marathon, get to that store, pick up that case of black seed oil.
You gonna talk all that shit, you gonna boot up in fight night.
Uh-oh.
Black
Whoa!
soap fell to Manhattan?
He said, I'm a
You're
slave
me,
watcher.
I'm
a slave watcher.
Listen, I ain't tell you that running away shit don't work on me, and I ain't gonna walk
Man,
through
you was your ass whooped last night, though.
I for Quan, boy. You act like Quan like it's something.
I mean, regardless from an ass whooping, still an ass whooping.
Nah, it wasn't no ass whooping. I beat Quan. I asked him yesterday.
He told me he took a dive because he had betted on you, right? So he was a favorite.
Nah, Quan thought he knocked me out, walked away, and I
Oh,
got
you
him.
was counting, man. Yeah, your geeky ass gonna take that. Come on, man.
What do you mean? If the fight isn't over to the ref counted 10, I mean, ain't my fault.
I mean,
Quan,
he had to use the bathroom real quick. He thought you was knocking
Nah,
out like 4 times. Damn.
Quan can't count, bro. It ain't my fault he can't count, nigga. How
Man,
you
you
go-
took advantage
how
of
you
him.
how you how you thought 2 was 10? That ain't my fault, nigga.
Oh, man.
Listen, I ain't like I said, I ain't Teddy. My fault, Teddy,
Dang.
but
All right, I agree with
Wow.
Uh
Manhattan.
oh,
Wow.
Man, I
help
don't
me
know if you
out,
seen that
I,
video,
please,
Manhattan,
Mr.
with that
yeah.
Telephone
FGC dude
Yeah.
Man.
fighting
Oh,
somebody in
sorry,
Guilty
motherfucker.
Gear, and he won the first round and thought the
Mm.
match was over, and it
Oh
got
man.
opened up.
Mm-hmm.
So Teddy,
Whoa.
Manhattan,
wait,
what
what you talking
Manhattan
about?
Lee
Hold on,
did,
hold on, hold on, hold on. What you
he's
talking about, Rose?
respectfully dissed you. He
You
just
don't know?
dissed you.
I don't know if you seen that
Yeah,
that
no, no,
fighting
no,
game that
I know.
that
Trust me, he's gonna get his ass
that
kicked too.
VOD of that dude. I think
Teddy,
it was
you got
called
to do
Guilty Gear or
something, man.
something. And he was at a tournament and he beat the dude in the first
Manhattan hit
round.
him
He
with
was
the.
celebrating like he had like won the whole match, and it was 1-1. And he had 1-1 in the final match. And he walked away from the stick. And the third round
Oh,
started, and he got hit with a full 100% combo.
oh. Now you gotta find me that video.
Yeah, I'll
Hey,
send it to you, man.
Uh huh. These dudes are fighting over fake
listen,
fights.
man. I know Word on the Street is Street Fighter 6 tournament. It's gonna be held. I mean,
Yeah, this straight right
shoot.
here. I'm gonna send it to you right here, man.
You know
I
the.
mean, it's gonna be pointless.
All
The
right,
only
check
people
that link
I
out
hope
right there.
everybody that's in
that's
the
gonna make it
chat,
to the
that's in this
top.
Discord, that's in the Broadband Bully Discord, y'all better get some Ori sticks if y'all want to be a part of this Street
Listen,
Fighter
I
tournament
know
because you
the
can't
only
play
people
on a
that's gonna be on
PlayStation
the
controller.
top of that Street Fighter.
Yeah, I'm
It's
about
gonna
to
be
say you
me,
better get
Rose,
some Hori
Bird.
sticks and you better goddamn have your A game going.
Yeah,
That mean
buddy.
practicing that shit,
Yeah, bro. Listen,
goddamn getting your inputs together and
Hey,
all that
I'm gonna
stuff.
tell you
you
something.
are
Hey, Rose,
not getting a out
I'm
on
gonna
a
tell you.
PlayStation 5 D-pad. Impossible.
I'm gonna, I'm
Nah.
gonna tell I'm gonna tell you something, Rose, man. You're gonna have to play like you dog shit. Because the moment they sense that you good, they're gonna boycott you from every tournament moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just telling you that
Parker,
now,
you any
Rose.
good on them
Hey,
fighting games,
bro.
Parker?
Hey, man. Look at that. Look at that video right there, bro.
You laughing. You gonna be the first one to get boycotted out of there. They gonna look at him like, sir, can you step to the side, please? Like, sir, we're
I mean,
gonna have to
wait, I
ask
mean,
you to leave.
like Rossi, he waiting for that multiverses game.
Yep. I think it
Yeah,
might be dropping
I'm,
tomorrow, or at least news for it.
I'm waiting on that motherfucker
Yeah.
too.
Look at this.
The game
I can't.
I'm waiting for the Esports Boxing Club, man. I'm waiting for that to go in
Dude, ain't no telling when the fuck that's just gonna go into alpha.
um like not so much that though, like the early access though, so big you can
Yeah,
play
yeah,
it.
the alpha.
Yeah.
Early access, smackcess. You know that game's
Oh
gonna be
my,
trash.
And that boxing game, it got a lot of licensed boxes in there though. I give it
They
that.
do.
bro!
They
Bro,
got
Oh
that's
Wilder
my
such
in
a
there,
clip.
no
God!
Fury.
That man celebrated like your man Patrick Beverly, man, after winning that first game.
Oh, Pat Bev. That's one of Rose's guys.
I had to, Rose.
Bruh.
But oh my God, yo, oh my God, yo, I'll be done with fighting games after that, man.
Yo,
I'm just gonna call it quit,
the salt was real.
bro. That's crazy. I know he already realized the damage been done. I mean, I just feel like, you know
Motherfucker.
what, bro.
Man, oh man, oh man.
This man turned his back. Was oh my God, he was really celebrating. God damn,
Who
man.
was celebrating?
Yeah, you gotta watch that video,
Oh,
Rose.
motherfucker was in the tournament and he was celebrating?
That's the
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
that's
buddy.
the
Oh
Oh,
my
um
God.
God.
that's the Deshaun Jackson syndrome.
Yep.
Wait. No. He wouldn't happen to been in a black hoodie, huh?
The
Nah.
dude in red.
Okay,
You
no.
gotta
Hey, dude
watch
in
that video,
red.
Rose.
Okay, dude's in red. Okay. All right, yeah. I gotta watch this.
That's
All right,
crazy.
so before
Yo,
shout out to everybody that came through and rocked out with me. I appreciate it. I had a record 10 viewers at one time. That's a record. Man, at 10 viewers. Wow,
Only because I showed up.
oh well, hey, we had 9 viewers. We had 9 viewers that showed up. But hey, listen, listen, we're growing slowly. Okay, we'll get there. That's when I can start paying y'all, brothers. But before that, I'll give you a couple gift cards or something to go get a game. But you know,
My God.
you know.
You seen it?
My God.
But we
Brown, you need to take those say those gift cards.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you one. Okay, listen.
Yeah,
So what we're
buddy.
gonna do is our next show, we're gonna do a
Wow, bro, that's crazy.
Teddy,
Oh,
Teddy,
I know it is.
Teddy, what you doing? What you doing tomorrow? Around 11.
tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
What is it, Thursday? Around what time?
Around probably 10, 11, because I want to do a late night with Ricky Brown. I have an email called rickbrownismagic@gmail where people have been sending me in their relationship problems, and we're gonna.
Have you really been getting?
Yeah.
Have you really been getting?
Yes.
Fucking
Wait,
Wait a
wait,
second.
wait, wait, wait,
Wait
wait,
a
wait,
second. Wait a second.
wait,
Wait a
wait,
second.
Yes.
Ricky Brown, you giving relationship advice?
Absolutely. Why
I
not?
gotta fucking date tomorrow. I
Listen.
gotta see what time that shit gonna
You
be
know
over.
what? I might have to be here. For
Yep,
this, bro.
please,
It's gonna be
I
hilarious.
gotta be here for this shit.
Hold on. Let me get this straight.
Uh,
Wait. You're telling me, hold on, Teddy. People are
yeah.
actually coming to Ricky Brown, this guy, about relationship
I didn't
advice.
realize he was getting submissions for real, for real. Are you serious?
Yes.
How many?
Listen.
How
In
many
the chat,
submissions have you gotten?
I got 7 of them. So far, listen,
Okay.
it's called rickbrownismagic@gmail.com. You hit me up there at Gmail. Tell me your issue, your story, what's going on. I told people if they give me their name, I'm not going to use their real names on the live stream. I do have 7 different stories. They want to know exactly how the Rick can help them, help their
Dear
relationship.
God Almighty!
And-
You said 11.
11 about 10 about
Should
10:30
be
11
done.
o'clock. So I want
Be
you
done
to
with this.
come
Be
in.
done with this day by then. That's definitely be done with that day by then.
Yeah, it's
Hopefully
gonna be
don't go
called. It's late night with Ricky Brown,
Yeah,
and we're
buddy.
gonna talk about. I'm gonna keep it clean because we got a lot of brothers that go to church. I go to church too. You know, I curse here and there, but I don't.
And
But
we'll try to
we
keep
want
it
it.
clean
We
as
want it.
possible,
Yeah, we're
but
gonna
if
try
it's
to.
outrageous,
Yeah, we're gonna try to keep it clean as possible. I'm not gonna be X-rated or getting caught in Discord having relations or anything like that. But I'm just saying that this is a new format I wanted to try out because when I first submitted this to people, young people in the church, a few people at work,
My goodness.
a few people at my Young Black Republicans meeting, and they said, yeah, there's a lot of, they said that a lot of brothers, a lot of black people, they don't get the relationship advice that they need. That's why we have a lot of single family homes and all that stuff, because as soon as people see problems, they run out. And the Rick is gonna guide you. He's gonna help you to
Rick.
not make the mistakes that he made. So everything's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna help people. You know?
Okay.
Okay, it's gonna be called the relationship. I don't know. I call it late night with Ricky Brown because it's late night. We talk about certain things we wouldn't talk about during the day. But I got 7. I got
This should
7.
be great.
I got 7 stories, and we're gonna try to help these people out. I need y'all help too. I need the panel's help because I don't know everything. Some situation. I saw one situation. Woo, buddy, it was bad. Just to give you a preview. There is this one guy who has a girlfriend. He's been with her for 15 years. They have 3 kids together. But only one of the kids is his. Check this out. Only the middle child is his. The first kid, she stepped out on him, and the last kid, she stepped out on him. And this brother claims that he loves her. He said it's driving him out of his mind. That's why it's far for him to find. He can't get her out of his head. Kissed her, Mr. Loved her. That girl is poison. So that brother emailed me. And he said, hey, what do I do? Should I stay with her or should I leave her? And I'm not going to tell you what his name is. Hey man, listen, we're not gonna call it a B word. We want women viewers too. We start
let that woman go.
So this brother needs help. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. This brother was talking about killing himself, and I'm like, man,
my God.
he got
Buddy,
it bad.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. It ain't never that serious the way you gotta kill yourself.
Well, there's 2 things we can do for him. We can give him 10 singles and send him up the street to Bishops, or we can we can pray for this brother.
They're like bishops.
that's about all we can do for him because this brother is gone. So that's gonna be.
I think it's time for him to leave. It was time for him to leave after
the first one.
After the first.
Yeah. So the middle child is his. DNA results show that he's the father, but the
There
first and the
shouldn't
third
be
child.
no middle child that's mine.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Yeah, the newest kid, and the crazy thing is, the kid that's named after him is not his kid. That's what the tough part was. He said.
Bruh, he need to leave so he can recuperate mentally
Yeah,
and
he
spiritually.
said
That's
that's
what
what
he
he
need to
said
get up
that's
out of
what
there.
hurt him the most, and I was like, wow. So that's like I said, that's a little preview. We're gonna get in. We're gonna talk about that, and listen, we're gonna go with the Christ point of view. We're gonna go with the not so Christ point of view. You know, I mean, you know, you could well, it ain't the '80s no more. You can't beat people up and they tell you, hey, fella, go walk it off. You know, that's not how it works anymore. But you know, this guy's in trouble. He needs guidance. And I won't say if he's a member of my church or not. I will just say that I do see him on a regular. And he's looking a little happier. He's looking a little happier because, you know, I've been counseling him and telling him what to do. And he asked for my sister's phone number. So, you know, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. But, you know,
If he ain't married, then
he's not married.
He
He's not married.
should-
She's just a
he should
girlfriend.
leave.
15 years. 15 years.
I don't
You've
understand how
been
you
with
have a
her
girlfriend for 15 years.
Yeah, I was about to
but
say, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
understand
fam.
that.
I
but
don't know how that's
he-
possible.
Anyway, he said we're gonna talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
we'll
if
talk
I'm
about it
around,
tomorrow. So,
I will
and
talk
Rose,
about it.
hopefully you can be around because you don't go unhinged. Me, I'll be unhinged on something like this. Like you'll give him the terrible, terrible truth of how bad it is. He needs to leave.
Yeah, you need to leave that girl alone.
I might tell him to go buy a gun.
He might need some counseling.
Facts.
You need counseling.
Like, counseling ain't gonna
Yeah,
get
he
you
does-
nowhere.
yeah.
No, just for the. All right, it's like.
Well, I told
I'm going. I
Therapist
gotta
is
get a
going to-
disclaimer. I'm not a counselor. What you decide to do with your life is your decision,
Yeah,
and
right.
I'm not
Yeah.
responsible.
yeah,
Right.
you're
But
right.
if you want my non-counselor opinion, you should leave and get yourself established.
But listen, this guy is so whipped. I'll say that he can't leave. He talk.
All the more reason
Bro.
you need to leave.
Yo, Rose,
Thank you.
Rose, I started talking
Thank
about.
you.
I started telling the dude he had to leave. His eyes started getting watery. I was like,
Oh,
Let them get
hell.
watery, all right?
I was like,
Let
yo.
know, all right? There's only one way through this for you right now, and that's pain, all right? But I just be like this. Well, let me explain. Let me come to you as you came to me. I'm with this woman. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about killing myself. What do you think I should do? If I come to you, tell you I'm thinking about killing myself with this situation I am in with a woman, ain't no way you're gonna probably tell me to stay.
no,
But
there's no way. He,
whatever
tell you what they
detachment he got to go through, there's only one way through it. And that's
yeah,
suffering.
it is. You know what? And that's what he has to do. And he doesn't want to suffer. He thinks that
If
he
he ain't
suffered
accepted
enough.
that, he's got to accept that first. But yeah, you suffered enough. But yeah, hold on. But I mean, gonna continue suffering. You're already suffering, and you want to stay in the
Pain leads
situation
to
and continue to
suffering.
suffer. Like, you got to decide. You either go through one suffering and come out on the other side of that and end the suffering that you've been having for the past 15 years, or you just suffer the same way you've been doing for the past 15 years for the next 15 years. One way or another. I can tell you what I'd do. I'd be chucking the deuces and just go through the one suffering I need to detach myself and be done.
Facts. Well, we gonna get in it tomorrow. Shout out to everybody that I got one extra subscriber today. Thank you for that one extra subscriber. My first 100 subscribers, I have them all written down. I'm gonna send you a special gift. I'm up to about 77 now. So the first 100, the Rick's gonna send you a nice little gift, and you know that's what you do. Once you subscribe. Matter of fact, let me hook Ty up. Every subscriber gets a wrench. So I was trying to give him a wrench.
All right, I gotta go get this food. I'll be back later.
All right, bro. All right, everybody. Thanks for rocking out. Hit the like button if you can. Teddy, thanks for showing up. Parker, everybody, Pastor Rose, Manhattan, who came through and actually who stirred the whole pot of this fight. Manhattan, he started it. But, you know, listen, nothing like an African instigator. It's the best. But, you know, that's what it is. All right, fellas, we'll be back tomorrow. Late Night with Ricky Brown. You got to hear this stuff, man. This is some wild-ish